Breaking news in Branford. I-95 in Branford is just reopening tonight after a commuting mess this afternoon. A multi-car crash along I-95. 7 cars were involved. People were trapped inside, including children. At least 6 people rushed to the hospital. That accident happened around 1:30 this afternoon, but those delays are still being felt tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ann Craig.
I'm Darren Kramer. Happened in Branford on the southbound side by exit 54, but with such a big emergency response, lanes on both sides of the highway had to be shut down for some time today. News 8's Jason Newton live for us in Branford tonight with the very latest on how things are looking. Jason.
And Darren, now we're learning that a child was actually seriously injured and trapped inside one of those 7 vehicles that was involved. As you can see behind me, traffic is now flowing just as normal here for this time of day on a Monday. But about 20 minutes ago, State Police and Department of Transportation wrapped up the cleanup and their investigation and got all lanes flowing. Before that, it was a traffic nightmare. Just before 1:30, the accident call came in. Both the Branford and East Haven fire departments responded to find a difficult scene with 7 cars involved, spread out over several hundred feet. 3 people were trapped inside 2 of the vehicles. Both fire departments had to use the jaws of life to cut open the cars and get those people out. One of those trapped and seriously injured was a child, and it took nearly half an hour to cut them out of the vehicle, according to the Branford Fire Department. Now, the deputy chief told us some of the challenges they did encounter when they responded to this call earlier this afternoon.
Even though it was one accident, due to the distance between some of the vehicles, there was about 200 feet between the vehicles. We were met with some challenges as far as the distance and figuring out how many patients there were and how many ambulances we were going to need. And then it also spread out the need of our extrication tools also, because we needed to have 2 separate accidents.
Now, Branford fire officials tell us that 7 ambulances were needed to transport what they said was 7 patients to local hospitals, and 2 of those patients were considered to be in critical condition. Now, there's still no word on exactly what caused that crash earlier this afternoon. State Police is still investigating. For now, we're live in Branford. Jason Newton, News 8.